Hello and welcome to Mindfully Crocheted Unraveled. My name is Mara. Today I'm going to be unraveling the New York Times Games, Wordle, Strands, and Connections for Saturday, June 14th, 2025. So spoiler alert, if you haven't already done your Wordle, Strands, and Connections for today, then please make sure to pause this video and do that, and then come back and follow along with me and see and compare how we did. You can watch also for tips, tricks, and strategies on how I solve the puzzles, and put your comments down below as to any suggestions, or let me know how you did. Just a general comment, even say hello, and I would appreciate it. All your comments, all your kind comments are welcome. So without further ado, let me pull up my wheel of Wordle start words so that we can select our start word for today. All right, I'm going to shuffle this up a few times. Oopsie, what did I do? I clicked on the wrong thing. Okay, let me shuffle, 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 and then now I'll go full screen. Here we go. Okay, oh, let me close this, come over here, remove this. Okay, I'm going to pause while I pull up my phone onto the screen, and we'll go ahead and work on Wordle. Okay, I have my phone pulled up. Let me open up my New York Times app. I'm going to scroll down to Wordle, Saturday, June 14th. Guess your way to the correct word. Go ahead, add another day to your 292-day streak. Pouch. Okay. Well, I've got an O in the wrong place and an H in the wrong place. Let me think. What about short? Oh, short. We can, yeah, let's give that a try. I think that's all different letters. Yes. Okay. Ooh, oh my. Well, okay, that was a really good second word. Let's see. We've got the H in the correct spot. Okay, and we know that S has to go in the fourth spot. So what do we have? Host. Ghost. Ghost is the only thing I can think of. Ghost. Let me just double check though. Ghost. No. Yeah, that's it. Or let me think if it starts with any other vowel. I host, E host, a host. Nope, I'm pretty sure it's ghost. All right, well, let's verify. My fat fingers. Double fat fingers. H-O-S-T, ghost. All right, excellent. Okay, got it in 3. That's like what, my second or third day in a row of 3. I have played 630 games. My current streak is 293. That is my max streak, and I got it in 3, which is helping to increase my average closer to 3. All right, Ghost. How did you do? Let me know. All right, Strands. Find hidden words and uncover the day's theme. It's a banner day. It's a banner day. Banners, like titles. Let's see. I'm seeing down here cross. Let me just look at the corners. Cross. Up in the upper right, I see crow. crow or crown. Let me show you that. We have maybe crow, but I don't know what crow would have to do with banners, but crown. What does crown have to do with banners? Over here we have like arts. Art banner. You can make a banner. It's an art. Over here, what do we have? I don't know. Okay, let me just try some words. Try cross. All right, cross. What does a cross have to do with banners? Banners. I don't know. Banners. Wait, up here I see flag. So a flag is in the shape of a banner. Flag or flags. Flag. What is the YM? Flag, I think. Flags. Banner day. A cross is not a banner in itself, but you could have a cross on, like as a symbol on a flag. And as I was saying, up here in the upper right area is crown. And I'm pretty sure there are flags that have crowns on it. Flag symbol. I see it. Flag symbol. Let's see if that's our spanogram. Yes. Okay. What are some other symbols on a flag? Okay. Well, not arts, but we do have like stars on flags and stripes. Star and stripe. Let's try that crown. Yes. Let's see. I remember like on some state flags, you get like a shield of the state. Yeah, here we go. Shield. I think here is moon. And triangle. Very good. It's a banner day. All right, so I got the first word, got the spanogram, and got the remaining 6 words. All right. Banner day. All right, now we're going to finish up with connections. Go ahead, add another day to your 16-day streak, June 14th, 2025. Our 16 connections words are mom, queen, ribbon, border, blue, Boston, heart, legend, Toto, arrow, icon, hooch, rat, bull, astro, and diva. Okay. Let me have my pencil ready. Let's see. Okay, right off the bat, I'm seeing like Toto, hooch, and astro. And you know, Toto was a movie dog from the Wizard of Oz, and Hooch was the name of a dog in the movie Turner and Hooch with Tom Hanks, I believe. And then Astro, Astro could be dog in more than one movie, but Astro, it reminds me of the name of the cartoon dog in the Jetsons. And let's see, what would the fourth one be? Diva, legend, border, Heart, ribbon, queen. Was there a dog named Queen in any like movie or cartoon? Mom, Blue. Blue from Blue's Clues. My kid, that was like the thing in our family. We even had a Blue's Clues themed birthday party for my twins who are graduating this weekend. Blue, maybe? Blue from Blue's Clues. It seems kind of odd that let me take a sip of my coffee here. It seems kind of odd that like a couple of them might be cartoon and a couple of them are like real. Well, you know, they were not, they were like actual dogs in non-animated movies is what I'm getting at. Okay. Let's look at what else there could be. I don't want to just jump to the conclusion that this would be, you know, let's see what else there could be. Something else that struck me as like that kind of jumped out. And here I'm going to screenshot and insert and highlight. Okay, let's come up here like that. Okay, so we'll highlight, but let's highlight with yellow. Okay, we have Boston, rat, and bull. And those are all like types of terriers: Boston Terrier, Rat Terrier, Bull Terrier. What would the fourth terrier be? It's Mom, Queen, Ribbon, Border. I mean, I've heard of a Border Collie, but I'm not sure if I've heard of a Border Terrier. Okay, Heart Terrier, Legend Terrier, Arrow Terrier, Icon, and Diva. Border is the only one that I can think of. All right, let me come and select a different color. Now, what else could we have? Mom, Queen, Ribbon, Heart, Legend and Icon and Diva and Queen. Those probably would be the yellow category, if so, because it's like a legend, a queen, an icon, a diva. I feel pretty good about that. And then Mom, let me try another color. I hope this doesn't get too confusing. Let me go ahead and do green. And Mom, Ribbon, Heart, and Arrow. How did those go together? Ribbon, Heart, Arrow, and Mom. I mean, they sound like almost like symbols or, you know, some kind of a symbol, but Mom, where would Mom fit in? An arrow, a heart, a ribbon, those are all kind of like symbols, but where does Mom come in? You know, this is looking like a pretty good option. I'm going to write this down. Okay, so I've got blue, Toto, Hooch, and Astro. And then let's write down Mom. No, wait a minute. Let's do the one I'm pretty confident about. Queen, Legend, Icon, and Diva. Okay. All right. And then Border Terrier. Boston Rat and Bull. Okay. All right. We'll go ahead and delete our screenshot. For me, having that up and being able to kind of highlight with different colors and see how they might be grouped, I don't know, it helps me to kind of puzzle it out, really. I also like writing it down because that just kind of I put it down, and then maybe as I'm writing it, it can also help me to think of other ways the words could be connected. I like this kind of like movie or cartoon dog thing, and that was the first thing. So I'm going to go ahead and submit this, and if I'm wrong, then I'll try the queen. No, not the queen. Yeah, the legend, the queen, the icon, and the diva. I'll try that. All right. Okay. It's the blue category. Not bad. Dogs of the screen. Just says of the screen. So cool. All right. Let's go with, let's do the, well, no, let's go ahead and do diva, icon, legend, and queen, because I feel pretty confident that's all, you know, ways to describe, I don't know, a diva, a legend. Okay, a goddess. Oh, there we go. That's a good descriptive term. All right. And then I was saying rat, Boston, bull, and border. Well, a border. Okay. I feel like it's either going to be border or mom. That goes, but a mom terrier, I've never heard that before. But you know, also arrow, ribbon, border, heart. They just seem like, well, the heart and the ribbon and the arrow seem more like a symbol than a border around something. So I'm going to go with the dog idea and say border, Boston, bull, and rat, and hope that it's dogs, probably like the green category. We'll see. It's the purple category. Whoa. Okay, so there must be a border terrier. I've just never heard of a border terrier. I've heard of like a border collie, but anyway. Okay. And so mom, arrow, ribbon, and heart. I'm not sure how they go together, you know, like I know people get like mom tattoos and arrow tattoos and heart tattoos, but do they get ribbons on a tattoo? Well, the ribbon might have the name mom on it, or it might have a ribbon on a tattoo might have like a person's name on it or a date or something like that. They could use that like on a, you know, you got the big heart and the mom and the, you know what I mean? So anyway, that's the only way I could see them being connected, but I'm not 100%. So, but it doesn't really matter because by default, I'm going to get it. I used to usually try to figure it out before I hit submit. So let's go. Elements of a classic mom tattoo. Okay. All right. Well, I was on the right track there. I was just thinking tattoos, but okay. All right. So I've completed 289 games. My current streak is 17. I'm getting there. And my max streak is 251. All right. Let me stop sharing my screen. So how did you do on those? That wasn't too bad today. Anyway, that was fun. I am going to go ahead and refer you to whatever video that YouTube is suggesting right there. Don't forget to put a little play in your day. Take care and be kind.